Welcome everyone to HFN, also known as HueFin News. Today is March the 12th, 2021. You guys can already tell on my screen that we are going to give you all a price prediction update for Stellar. Yes, so you are at a great location to ensure that you are in position to capitalize on where we want price to go. So we're going to visualize and look at some breadcrumbs that the trap has dropped while he was on his way making the market, just to anticipate where he's going to go. So if that is interesting to you, if you want to learn more about it, definitely hit the like button, share the video, and also subscribe to this channel. Also, we do have a lookout live stream session that we do on the weekends, to which we all can collaborate and look at a couple of price charts to get a heads up as to where the market is going to go for any other cryptocurrency you may be interested in. And in order to get that, you have to be an artisan member. It is part of one of our perks that we are offering on this particular channel. So if you want to participate, make sure you join and hit that artisan perk in our markets. All right, so let's break this down real quick. We did a price prediction in Stellar already back on February the 24th, and here we are being fully transparent as to what our expectations were, because at that particular time, the market in Stellar was showing strength, and you can see it. The market, it was strong, but it wasn't extremely strong. It wasn't extremely bullish to where the market was able to reach all the way up here to our ultimate TP price of about 50 cents. It wasn't that strong, but it was strong because the market came to 45 cents. And you can go back and listen to our video that we did on February the 24th for Stellar. And we told you all that we would TP the market right there around 45 cents because we understood that there were sellers at that price. And what do you know? The sellers definitely appeared, because ever since then, the market hasn't traded above 45 cents. So what does that mean overall in the grand scheme of things? It simply means that the market is not exhibiting that monumental bullishness that we once had back here when the market started back in the beginning of the year 2021. We're not seeing that anymore. So we have to condition our mind into thinking and understanding that the environment has changed from that massive bullishness that the overall cryptocurrency space has been experiencing. It is now decreasing in intensity. All right. So what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and take this prediction off real quick. 45 cents was our TP price. Skim off a little bit there. It was still about 7.25% profitability. So we definitely got some profits in that market moving higher in price. It just didn't go all the way up there to 50 cents. So it goes that way sometimes. And that's one of the major things I want to speak to you all on, is that the market in Stellar is making a decision, right? We can see how the market in Stellar, let me extend this, has been following the trend for the most part. I mean, when you look at the market in Stellar, it's been holding that line, right? Ever since we did our video, it's been holding and tracking and has been obeying that trend. Well, recently, the last 2 days, the market has not been trading above that line. That is a massive indication that that strength could be gone. This is the trap dropping breadcrumbs for us to let us know the expectation as to where he's trying to take the market. So we have two things right now that is not positive to see price go higher in Stellar. This is the first one. The market in Stellar could not break price above this line. We needed to see price break above 45 cents, 45.5 cents. And so far, there's been a plethora of days to where it hasn't done it. And then on top of that, the second thing is that the market is not trending alongside our ascending line. Those two things definitely makes us know that the bullishness is not here right now. And we're cool with that, because if anything, it allows us to get out the way and let the price drop if you are a buyer in Stellar, and then come back in at a later time. So we are seeing the game. We are seeing the trap that is being laid out for everyone else who participates in this market. We're not going to participate in the market going higher in price. If anything, we're going to participate in the droppage of value for Stellar. Okay. I want to also show this. Okay, look at that. Take a look at this, and I want you all to tell me which trend is the market following right now. Okay, look at this. So we have two lines, one that is going higher and the other one that is going lower. Over the last 2 days, what has occurred into the market that would substantiate that we are following the descending line rather than the ascending line? This is it right here. This is the first one, and this is the second one right there. These two opportunities, these two trading days, the market tried to break above this descending line, and each time it has failed. And then on top of that, take that in combination with what has been happening the last 2 days in Stellar. We failed the ascending line, so the trend is down. I don't care what anyone tells you, the market weakness in Stellar is there. All right, so the market is actually following this descending line as of this moment. Now, all is not lost, right? The market is not expected to go all the way back down to 10 cents, but we have to pay attention that it is weak. It is what it is. There's nothing that you can do. There's nothing that anyone can do to increase this price. We simply have to follow the footprints of the trap, and we're going to do that. So this market in Stellar is weak. And I wanted to show you how weak is the market for real, because we can still see this market price up around 38 cents and we'll see the price go higher from there. So even though we're looking at weakness into the market in Stellar, we can see it literally go to 38 cents and then the market shoot up like a rocket again at a longer duration. Okay, so all is not lost in that sense. So let's look at this on a 3-day time frame. Yeah, the market is giving us weakness. As of right now, it's not extremely weak. The 5-day time frame, again, the market is giving us a little bit of weakness here as well. We have 4 days, 13 hours left, so I'm not really too dependent on this current 5-day price bar. But generally, you guys can see that we've had opportunities to see this market in Stellar maintain its strength, and right now we're getting the weakness over the last couple of weekly price bars, the last couple of 5-day price bars, and even on the 3-day price bars, we're getting weakness. So we're going to play that. Now, I told you that 45 cents has been the area of restriction into the market in Stellar. So we're going to keep that there around 45.5 cents. And we're going to continue to play the weakness. Now, I told you around 38 cents is where we will TP the market at in Stellar. It's not a lot, but literally we have seen on the daily time frame of how many times the market has held its support right around that vicinity. It might even be a little bit higher. Okay, remember, like 38.5. And the market for the most part today has already came and touched that. So we can see the market actually try to break this descending line tomorrow going into the weekend. So we can expect that we can actually see this market try to maintain this range it has been traded in for the last 2 weeks or so. All right, so keep that in mind too, but we're playing this in the long term. All right, i.e. the 5-day, the weekly time frame is where we're looking for this market in Stellar to give us some droppage in price. So let's do that. So we said 38 cents will be a TP price for us. Ultimately, I'm going to bring it all the way down here to 36 cents. Okay, which the market already came and tried that area plenty of times in the history and the background of this chart. So we would definitely come in and TP the market all the way out in Stellar around 36 cents. Okay, now that is it. We're not seeing a lot. We're not expecting a lot to really go on into the market, but we understand that from all that we've noticed on the price chart that the market in Stellar is still giving us some weakness, and we're going to continue to placate that. All right, so we're in position. This is what we're seeing in the market in Stellar. Now it's your turn. It's your opportunity to explain to everyone in our community where do you expect the price to be so that we can get in position and capitalize on that movement. This is our opinion. Now we want to know yours. What is your price prediction for Stellar, and at what price would you exit out the market? So now what we're looking for is where do you expect price to be in the next 3 weeks? Okay, I'm not saying the next 5 years, 10 years. No, where will price be in the next 3 weeks? And this is what we're seeing. So let us know. Make sure you maintain a profitability. And as always, trade different.